Greetings, I'm Bishop Dr. Ethan Ogletree. I'm the founding pastor of New Destiny Praise and Worship Center. I love the church. I love our people. We have great leaders. I want to share with you some tips of what we are going through and how we need to look at it. It's called the art of steering. We know that it takes a cruise ship a different way of guidance and directing compared to a canoe. We know that an airplane flies different than a regular car, or as well as an 18-wheeler and a car. These different tools are used to get you to A or B or C and how you're going. What I want you to understand is they all have a GPS system. And if you use the guidance systems, it helps you go the directions you need to go. We call that, in the art of steering, navigating. How do you navigate? I'm thankful by now we've done 90 days, 3 locations. We're still hitting strong. We're still doing Zoom meetings. We're still getting together. We got several things coming up at a hotel. We have things for the Christmas vacation or Christmas party. We're going to have a great time. That's navigating. But then from navigating, you move to negotiate. You have to negotiate with yourself. Do I have faith? Will I make this move? We gather, we grow, we go. Do I move forward? We have to negotiate with ourselves if we're going to lose weight, if we're going to wake up early in the morning, if we're going to get on this routine, get a rhythm to pray, get a rhythm to work out, to be consistent. That's negotiation. And negotiation begins with you first. Do we walk by faith and not by sight? But negotiation goes to, how do I get others to participate? And that's where we need you. Get others involved in ministry, children's church, worship text, media, choir. We all have to negotiate with our faith level to move New Destiny from point A to point B to point C, even point D. Listen, we'll close with this, and it's called the narrative. Who controls the narrative? In the art of steering, there's navigation, there's negotiation, but there's a narrative. And who controls the narrative? Let me come into your home. No parent let the children control the narrative for the vision of the house. When you look at narrative, we understand from a leadership scale, 10%, 80%, 10%, meaning 10% influences, impacts, and empower the 80% to move forward. And guess what? You're going to always have 10% of naysayers, doubters, or just, hey, people who just hate the game. I'm encouraging you to be a part of that, to control the narrative, control the gossip, stay in the gospel. I close with this. Jesus, in his early stage, maybe around 12, you hear this, he was 12 years old. He had disappeared, family couldn't find him. They lost him, they went back. He was in the city, in the temple. His mother approached him, his daddy, stepfather approached him, and they said, hey, son, where you been? And he said to them simply, you know I must do the will of my Father. The will of the Father, God carried him through his 3 years of ministry. Don't miss that. That's how we control the narrative. We're doing the will of our Father. God bless you. See you soon.